Okay, so I noticed in the first video there at the very end where I brought up the student assignment, the student work that you were supposed to do at the end, I was just kind of talking about what that was. Make sure that you do that work on that before you jump into this video. Or if you get into this video and wondering what that was about, that's what that was about, was to go ahead and do that work and get it under your fingers. So with that said, we are now going to move on to using or getting user input into your scripts. So we'll be going on with the read command. So with that said, let's go ahead and move over to our Kali Linux and get started on that. So as you can see, I've got our terminal window open here, and we're going to do a nano again. Now that we're in here, of course, we're going to do our shebang, bin bash to start. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask the user for some input. So we're going to ask, enter your, oops, let me put a capital in there. Enter your name. Let's put a colon at the end of that. And we're going to do read name. So the input that the user is going to do is going to be that variable name. And then we're going to echo out to the console, hello, and we're going to call our variable. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. Dope! I got too trigger happy. So let's save that. Yes. And we're going to write that one out as read.sh. Save it in. As you can see, I have read.sh right there. So if we want to run that, we can do bash read.sh, enter your name, Winston. Hello, Winston. Yes, it is. Or if you prefer, hello, Jay. Yes, they're both my name. So that's how you're going to get user input when you're in the bash shell. You're going to use the read because you are reading their input from the console. So another demonstration, let's go ahead and nano back into our read. And this time, we're going to say, enter your first name and, oops, and last name. And this time on the read, we're going to change to first underscore, and we have to put in a space, last name. The reason that is we're creating two variables. We're creating the variable first name, and we're creating the variable last name. Okay. So now, when we do that, hello first name, and call our other variable, and have that finish out. Okay? So now let's go ahead and save our stuff again. And now let's go ahead and bash our new read file. As you see, our entry is enter your first name and last name. Hello, Winston Solberg. Or if you want, there we go. So that's how you get user input into your scripts. You use the read command. And as you notice, we only call our variables when we're trying to execute them. Let me go ahead and bring up that nano again. So where we did it in PowerShell, and let me go ahead and bring up my screen. Where we did it in PowerShell, we had the $sign and that calling in. The same thing here. But what we did is we put whatever our variable name is and our equals and what that is in PowerShell. We don't do that here. We can actually just call out what it is we're looking for, and then we say that that's a variable here in the command that we're trying to run. Okay? So let me go ahead and exit out of that. Nothing to save. So now, let me go ahead and bring this up. And hopefully this time you can hear me where you didn't in the end of the first video. I want you to write a script that asks for the user's name and prints a personalized message. And that personalized message can be anything you want. You know, here the personalized message was, hello, first name, last name. Hello, Winston Solberg. You can put it in, dude, so cool to meet you, Winston Solberg, or whatever it is you want to do. Okay? Nothing specific on what you have to put. Then I also want you to modify the script to ask for the user's name and their favorite color. Then print a sentence similar to hello, Jay. Let's see. Hello, Jay. Your favorite color is green. Or, you know, however it is, green. Or purple, or whatever the user is going to be putting in. Okay? So make it something like that. There's your two activities that you're going to do for this particular assignment. When you're done with those and you're comfortable with getting that user input and putting that output, go ahead and move on to the next video.